Sometimes the internet is a downright awful, horrible, no good, very bad place. But every once in a while the internet giveth and the internet provides. Today was one of those times as I logged into Twitter Monday night to see that a journalist for NBC not only wrote an entire article about Palmetto State's Let's Go Brandon Lowers, but also called the Secret Service over a meme. Sometimes I honestly can't tell if we're in clown world or the objectively best timeline. Hey Liberty fam, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is brought to you with the help of Blackout Coffee Company, your Second Amendment friendly small batch coffee roasters. Check out all of their coffees and teas and sale at blackoutcoffee.com/libertydoll. So here we go, hot off the presses. Gun dealer sells parts, ammo, using anti-Biden meme, Let's Go Brandon. The phrase, Let's Go Brandon, has become right-wing code for profanity directed at the president. It arose from a crowd chant at the NASCAR racetrack in Talladega, Alabama. First off, I am stunned that a reporter is actually acknowledging the meaning behind the phrase, as the whole thing started when a reporter tried to claim that an F Joe Biden chant was really Let's Go Brandon. The right didn't make it code. The journalist that didn't know what to do with it and pretended it was something else basically made it code. That is the woman behind the meme, and frankly, bless her heart, she deserves a cookie. Unlike this guy, who clearly doesn't understand the constitutional right to free speech, which includes memes.
Oh, the horror!
The article mentions Culper Precision and My Southern Tactical, but largely picks on PSA. But even his complaint of PSA peters out after 3 short paragraphs because it's pretty hard to write an entire inflammatory article about a meme unless you're Salon or Slate or the Southern Poverty Law Center. Palmetto State Armory, which operates a 12,000 square foot gun store in Columbia, South Carolina, the state capital, as if the size of the store is somehow supposed to make this story more appalling, is marketing a Let's Go 15 stripped lower receiver, which is a part meant for an AR-15 style assault rifle. Sir, I believe it is simply called a rifle, and before you get too upset, stripped lowers are perfectly legal. They are literally hunks of metal with nothing in them. They can't hurt anyone unless you beat someone over the head with one, and that can be said about just about anything, Mr. NBC man. The product description on the company's website says the fire selector on the weapon part features 3 modes: safe, Joe, fire, and Biden, full auto. Which kind of makes it sound like he assumes that the everyday average person is allowed to use the full auto switch. Love how PSA is in touch with the current Let's Go Brandon situation, says one of the comments below the product description. More than half of America and other parts of the world are chanting, the current administration is destroying our country. And, even more evil, PSA declined to comment. Of course, folks at PSA didn't comment because they're smart and know better than to speak to an NBC journalist who is sure to point out later in this article that ARs once upon a time fell under the failed and misguided federal assault weapons ban. NBC also makes sure to use the article as an opportunity to post a clip of Biden talking about rogue gun dealers, the implication being that the 2 topics, using Let's Go Brandon as an advertising gimmick and gun trafficking like, say, I don't know, Obama's ATF did, are related. But then the writer also notes that he called the Secret Service over a meme. When he inevitably got roasted on Twitter for it, he tried to claim that 1, a stripped lower is an actual assault rifle, and 2, that because it had F. Joe Biden written on it, it constitutes a security threat to the president. Which really begs the question if he called the Secret Service any of the times that celebrities called for the assassination of Trump, or Kathy Griffin had that fake bloody Trump head, or gave two shits that even politicians were calling for harm to the president and his supporters during the Trump administration. Something tells me the answer to that is probably no. Because in today's world, the left and media has become synonymous with hypocrisy. His next targets in the article are Culper Precision and My Southern Tactical, which are both selling regular old AR mags that happen to have Let's Go Brandon printed on them. In his deep quest for journalism, he writes that their mags sold with a separate sticker. They're not. But he is so upset by this, by the way, that he links directly to both products, which meant I didn't have to go searching for them, and you can imagine my delight when I saw that the Culper one comes with literal googly eyes. Is that not one of the most amazing things you've ever seen? Because that's pretty top tier. The article ends with a note about how the AR is now the most popular rifle in America, making up 1 in every 5 gun purchases, which I'm sure is meant to sound scary and awful, but really just surprises me that he went through the trouble of getting a statistic from the National Shooting Sports Foundation. But, of course, he doubles down about how it's also a favorite for mass shooters. He closes with a paragraph that I'm sure is meant to show how awful and disrespectful conservatives are for using the meme, noting that Representative Bill Posey of Florida shouted the phrase while ending an October 21st House floor speech with a fist pump. Representative Jeff Duncan of South Carolina wore a Let's Go Brandon face mask at the Capitol last week, while Texas Senator Ted Cruz posed with a Let's Go Brandon sign at the World Series, and that Senator Mitch McConnell's press secretary retweeted a photo of the phrase on a construction sign in Virginia. How dare anyone disagree with the left or legacy media and have a sense of humor about it? Never mind that Maxine Waters was flat out threatening Trump supporters only a couple years ago, which was not a meme and actually led to attacks on conservatives.
But what do I know?
To me, that paragraph and the ending note that even Southwest pilots are saying it really just shows how far this meme has spread and how much folks just really don't like Biden.
No, that couldn't be it.
And, of course, the continued and inevitable proof that the left can't meme. That's it for this video, but man, this news cycle lately has me on a roll. Thanks in advance for doing all the algorithm things, and as always, thanks for tuning in, stay safe, and happy shooting.